Doobie doo, doobie doobie bop, doobie boop bop, doobie bop, doobie doobie. Hi guys. Ooh, I am glossy. I am glossy, honey. Hey, hi everybody. Happy Sunday. Sorry, I'm a little schwitzy over here. Just a little schwitzy. Okay. How you guys doing? See, now I feel like, is it just me or does the camera look cloudy? Hold on. Is that better? Maybe, I don't know, doesn't matter. Hi guys! Welcome to our weekly check-in chat, yes? I hope you guys are having a good weekend. For those of you who knew or who are aware of what's going on with the tropical storms, we had Laura go over us yesterday. And the south of the island, I want to say like maybe the southwest to like the mid-south area of the island, they got pummeled pretty hard. It wasn't a hurricane when it went over us, it was still just a tropical storm, a tropical depression. But it was, and at the beginning of the day, even into like Friday, the day before, whereas the storm was tracking north originally, it switched and went and started tracking further south. And the cone of projection went straight over Puerto Rico. But then, as the day went on, as things progressed, first of all, the storm kind of like slowed down and got massively disorganized, became very disorganized. And not only did it take much longer to go over us, like we were supposed to, at least Rincon, which is where I am, we were supposed to get hit by it potentially the night before, maybe around 2 a.m. And then that changed to like maybe around noon that day. And then it changed to like later on in the day. And so where I am, we barely got hit. We still lost power, we still lost internet service, but that's mostly because most of the power comes from the south of the island, and the south end of the island got hit pretty hard. But the storm was south enough where it wasn't completely over the land of the island, so it was able to pick up more strength as it moved past us. And now, today it was moving over the Dominican Republic and Haiti. Is Haiti over there? I think Haiti's over there. Sorry, I'm really not good with geography, but the Dominican Republic got hit pretty hard because by the time it got to them, it was much stronger. So I'm okay. We're all okay here. I have power and I have internet, obviously. That all came back for me and my friend Erin, at least this morning. There are still some parts of the island are without, or at least as far as I knew, they were without. Like I stopped by a friend's at one point on my way home to check in and ask a question, and they didn't have power yet. So, and they're not far from where I was staying, so I don't know what's going on. But hey guys, so welcome to our weekly check-in chat. Yeah. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Damn it, I don't have a lighter. Hold on a second. Oh, and also you guys, I just realized the sound is a lot more echoey today because when I was preparing for the storm, because I was staying at my friend Erin's house, right? So before I left for Erin's house, I picked up all the stuff off of my floor and I put my boxes back in the closet because when Isaias came through a few weeks ago, it rained. I mean, like it rained like crazy, and there was a shit ton of flooding everywhere. And it rained so hard, there was so much flooding that there was water coming up from my floor in various parts. And to be honest, in parts of my apartment where there's like nowhere near a window or a door, but it makes perfect sense because number one, I'm on a mountain, and number two, my apartment is at the very bottom of this building. So all the water that was underneath the ground was soaking the ground so much that it was finding ways up through my floor. So it's okay, it wasn't a big deal. It was very interesting. It was very interesting to experience for the first time. So this time, knowing that I wasn't going to be here, I picked up all the stuff off of my floor and I put all my boxes away in my closet. So that's why it's so echoey right now, and I completely forgot about that part, but I'll fix it for morning coffee. But sorry guys, it's a little more echoey today. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. I'm going to give it just a few more moments to let some more people get in, and then we're going to get started. And this time I'm going to be starting with earth signs. So we're going to go earth, air, fire, and then water. Yes? And I'm going to do it the same way that I did it last week. I'm going to use the Energy Oracle deck to get the energies for each element. Yes, for each element. And then I'm going to be clarifying with the tarot. But today I feel like I want to clarify with the Epic Tarot. Yes? So. Oh, Mika, I'm so glad. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. So anyway, how's your weekend going so far, guys? Well, I mean, it's Sunday. It's almost over. But how has your weekend been? You felt a shift. That's good. Hi, V. Hopefully this was a good shift. Oh, my hair is coming apart at the seams, y'all. It's okay. It's okay. So, I'm getting cats. Yay, Stephanie, happy birthday. Good weekend. Excellent. I'm getting cats, you guys. Originally I was going to get one, but now I'm getting two. I'm taking two. They're my friend Erin's part of this litter of cats that she has. One of them is Jinx, Jinxie girl. She's black. And then another one, the youngest one, who's not even 5 months yet, but I think he's only like 3 months old, maybe 2.5 months, going on 3. But he's a Siamese. He's white and brown. And originally I was going to have a naming party for him, but I've come up with a name, and the name is Orion. So I'm going to have Jinx and Orion. I'm excited about it. Jinxie and Orion. Oh, shoot. You know what I also don't have? I need a piece of paper so I can write down timestamps for us. Yes? Because we are going to need some timestamps. Oh, Soul, for you, I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, at least you're moving forward. And think about endings as the start of something new. So you'll get through it. You'll be okay. Okay, so Black Cat, you're in California. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. No, Orion is not spayed yet. Or is not neutered yet. Female cats get spayed, male cats get neutered. He's not fixed yet. He's not old enough yet, but he's going to be. Because there have already been cats showing up in my area, and I'm not trying to have them all getting pregnant. Your cat's name is Orion. I love that. I love that. All right, I'm going to give this 2 more minutes. We're gonna get started at the 10-minute mark, just to make sure people have a chance to get in. So welcome if you're tuning in. We're starting with earth signs, and then we're going to air, then fire, then water. Jace, and this is for your coming week. Is his full name Orion Spur? No, I'm not familiar with that name. Who is Orion Spur? I came up with that name because I was just thinking about it last night, you know, laying in bed with no power, with nothing to do and no internet. And I was thinking about it and I was like, you know what? Orion has always been my favorite constellation in the stars, in the sky. I could always see Orion from where I was in like the spring and summer in New York. And that was always my favorite constellation. And I think, isn't Orion part of the constellation of Taurus or something like? No, it's not. I don't know. Don't quote me there. Sorry. But so that was always one of my favorites. And so then it came to me yesterday and I was like, ooh, no, that's good. Jinx and Orion, that's really good. I really, really like that. The cat from Men in Black. Yes! Oh my God, no, mystical entertainment or whatever. That's exactly what I thought of when that name came to mind. The galaxy is on Orion's belt. That phrase came up for me. Okay, Victoria, I'm gonna do my best to give you the best news possible, okay? Yikes. All right, kids, we are going to get started. All right, Earth signs, let's see what we've got for you guys for this week, for the week of August 24th. Yes? 5 shuffles. 1. For my Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's see what messages we have for you this week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is number 3. If you're enjoying this live stream at any given moment, you are always welcome to smash that like button for me. Yeah. This is 4. Woo. Try that again. For my Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 4. And this is 5. For the week of August 24th. Here we go. Earth signs. What do we got for you this week? Also, let me know, because I have my fan running right here. Is the sound okay? 11:11. Is the sound okay? Okay. Do you want me to like turn the fan down or like move it away a little bit? All right, Earth signs. Okay, Earth signs, you have, okay, the first card at the bottom of the deck, it's good, excellent. The first card at the first card out, excuse me, is financial constraints. And then at the bottom of the deck, you do have appreciation with door to personal happiness underneath that, and the temple path, ooh, and the 5th chakra, okay, and the angel of balance, and then cornucopia underneath that. All right, so Earth signs, there needs to be a level of appreciation for yourself that needs to come through this week, or maybe you're working on getting through this week. And really what I'm getting here is that your financial constraints have a lot to do with the fact that you may not necessarily be expressing yourself in a way that is most authentic to you, or is most beneficial to you, or a way that shows appreciation for yourself. I feel like some of you may be in some sort of career paths, or taking on some sort of financial or business opportunities that sure may be maybe better for you like on paper. And I know Earth signs are all about the physical, right? So okay, that makes sense. So something may be better for you on paper, but what I really want you to ask yourself is, in the long run, like in the future, is this really going to be something that you want to be doing, something that you want to be pursuing, is this really a way that you're going to want to be expressing yourself, or even making a living for yourself? And I feel like some of you may be under some sort of financial constraints already, and you may be in the process of taking on a job or an opportunity that could potentially help you out of those financial constraints. And if that's the case, in the immediate future, okay, that may be a good practical idea. But I really feel like I want you to ask yourself, okay, in the long run though, is this really a permanent situation, or could it just be some sort of temporary stepping stone in order to help myself out of some sort of financial constraints, or at least to help me start building a new financial foundation for yourself? This may be a situation. All right, so take this into account. I started my channel, this YouTube channel, I started this January 8th of 2018. And it was something that I always wanted to do, and I didn't necessarily think, oh, well, this is going to be the end-all be-all for me. No, it's just something that I wanted to do. And while I was doing it, I was working 2 jobs, and I was in school, okay? But ultimately, as I kept going with it, as I kept allowing my passion to drive me, this has now become my main source of income. This is my main job right now, and I couldn't be happier with it. So, okay, you might be taking up some sort of opportunity that is, in the short term, is going to help you keep moving forward, or going to help you keep your financial or your physical balance. But I really want you to ask yourself, is this something that I want to be doing in the long run, or is this really just temporary for me, okay? You also have the 7th chakra with Archangel Uriel in reverse and indecision in reverse. I feel like some of you are making some sort of panic decision. Yep. You're making, I almost feel like you're making a knee-jerk decision, or you're making some sort of decision out of a place of panic. And it could be, very well be, because your pockets, your purses are starting to grow moths in a way. And I feel like You guys are indecisive about this right now because you're not really connecting with your higher self, or you're not connecting with the wisdom of the divine that is trying to come through your seventh or crown chakra. There is a blockage here, and that blockage is because of these hostilities. And I really do see this as a Five of Swords type of energy. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. But what you really need to be focusing on either this week or for whenever this message resonates for you, because honestly, this could be a timeless message as well. So if you find yourself here and you're resonating with this, the thing you need to focus on right here, right now for yourself is appreciation. Because when you really appreciate yourself, Earth signs, that's when the door to personal happiness, healing and happiness, yes, the door to personal healing and happiness opens up for you. And then you can really walk your true, authentic temple or spiritual path with the fifth chakra and the temple path here, okay? So, let's get into the tarot. For my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so let's get a little bit deeper here for you guys for my earth signs for the week of August 24th and beyond, to be quite honest. That's enough. Okay, look, earth signs, at the bottom of the deck you have the 7 of Pentacles here. So this is very much a situation in which you may be trying to go about something or heal or remedy a situation from a point of view, and even maybe from a value system that might be outdated for you. I really feel like, and this is why that question is so strong right for you right now. It's like, okay, I might be able to do this temporarily, but is this really something I want to be doing in the long run? Because ultimately, it feels like you're approaching something in the same old way and not and maybe even expecting it to yield a different result this time. But why would it yield a different result this time if you did it the same way in the past and it didn't work out for you, right? You have the 4 of Wands, you have the Star, you have Strength, and you have the Ace of Wands. And in this deck, Wands is represented by books, okay? Oh, you still have 2 more. Yup. And then you have that with the 5 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. So check it out, you guys. This is a story that needs to be a chapter in your book, maybe a whole story for you that needs to be put to a close. You need to be writing a new book for yourself. You need to write a new chapter for yourself. You need to go in a different direction. You are stable, sounded, and grounded. Hi, Claudia. You're stable, grounded, and have a good foundation. And I feel like this is within yourself, and I really feel like you need to trust and believe in yourself. I feel like you're being called in a brand new direction with the Star, and you need to have the strength to write this either new book or new chapter in your life. Because the reason why you're still carrying these same old burdens is because of some sort of lack mentality. Whether that be your finances aren't the best right now. Your finances may not be the best right now, and I completely understand because we have this pandemic situation going on, and our government is really not handling it in the most ideal way, like other countries have, but like whatever, that's neither here nor there. I'm not here to talk about politics, but like really? Okay. So I understand why your finances may not be the best right now. But Spirit is saying you cannot give in to that fear if you're going to allow yourself to grow and expand and try new things. Finally, you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is an energy of you not honoring yourself, you not being well assured of your worth, you almost over-giving too, giving to situations that really don't serve you, that are not reciprocal, that are not really going to bring you the value that you deserve. So, okay, if you're going into a new financial situation, or if you're starting a new job, or if you're taking up an opportunity just to make ends meet, then by all means, do whatever it needs to do, you need to do in order to stay afloat and to remain somewhat practical. But in the long run, I think you need to be doing something else. or something more, earth signs, okay? So there you have it. Thank you so much. I hope that was helpful for you. Next, we're going to get into air signs. Yeah? Let's give me just a second here. Let me reshuffle. How are you guys feeling so far? Kamwa, this is, we're in the energy check-in section, but then in the second half of our session, I'll be able to do quick answers for people. So just wait until we get there, and then I'll get us in. Yep. Alrighty. All right, air signs. 5 shuffles again. Okay, let's see what we got for you guys. Hold on. I want to make sure I can read this later. All right, air signs. 5 shuffles for you. Yes, let's see. Is this crooked? I feel like this is crooked. All right, 5 shuffles. 1 for my air signs. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. 1 for the week of August 24th. 2 3 for my air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is 4. And this is 5. All right, guys, what do we got for my air signs for the week of August 24th? What messages do we need to bring you to here this week? Stephanie, I love me some Doja Cat. Ooh, let me tell you something, honey. I love me some Doja Cat. We have the Thinking Woman at the bottom of the deck, and then we have Caring Connections that has come out here for you. I feel like, it's interesting because I was connecting with your energy air signs and I was kind of feeling some sort of love or relationship situation coming up, so here we go. You have Caring Connections and Door to Personal Healing and Happiness. Now, this doesn't have to necessarily be romance, even though it's kind of depicted this way. I feel like for air signs, for you guys, there is some sort of, all right, Spirit did just say love situation, but also I feel like it's a friendship situation that's really going to help you open this door to personal healing and happiness. And specifically for your air signs, I feel like there may be a connection around you, maybe a group of friends, maybe a new lover, a new love interest, a new soulmate, a new potential partner, or just a friend circle or maybe family circle that really helps you feel appreciated for who you are. And that's what's going to be opening up this door to personal healing and happiness for you. You do have indecision, but you have that with victory. So I feel like you're going to be either making a decision this week or somewhere in the new, oh, honey. Woo, okay. So either this week or maybe in the upcoming near future, I feel like there's a decision that you're going to be making that's going to bring you great victory. I feel like you might be on the fence about this right now. Either you are on the fence about this right now, or maybe someone else that you're connected to is on the fence about it. But at the bottom of the deck, you do have the Thinking Woman. You also have financial constraints as well, but then you have action. And I feel like what might be holding this situation back right now could be some sort of financial constraints or just some physical ailments, some things that someone might be thinking is getting in the way, but actually really isn't as much in the way as you might think, or you might believe, or maybe you might even want them to be. Ooh, okay, air signs, what's that about? But finally, you have Angel of Balance and Man Holding a Heart. The Angel of Balance came out in reverse, but Spirit told me to turn it upright because this balance being in reverse mainly has to do with the indecision at play here. But again, Spirit was saying, no, turn that upright because a decision is about to be made. Someone is seeing very clearly. Now, you could have a situation where this is a masculine and feminine counterpart. Someone is in the masculine energy here, really holding a heart, holding love for someone else, and then the other is in this Thinking Woman energy of, what should I do about this situation? And actually what the Thinking Woman is kind of saying to me here is the feminine has a lot of power, has a lot of authority in this situation. It's very much like it could be this masculine individual is standing there holding a heart, waiting for someone else to finally say, okay, no, I'll open the doors for you, okay? Okay. It's about taking the leap. Aha! Yeah, that makes sense then. 5 shuffles for your tarot here, air signs. 1. 2. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. 3. I haven't done that in a long time. Do y'all remember when I used to do that all the time? 3. 4. 5. All right, air signs. Let's see what else we've got here for you. What does the tarot have to say for you in terms of this energy? Okay, willows fell on the floor. Okay, at the bottom of the deck you do have the Empress, and I'm gonna be honest, the Empress just said, take the leap of faith, because you have the abundance of the universe surrounding you. You have the 6 of Wands, and then you have the 4 of Wands that have come out, but they fell on the floor. And this to me is speaking to the indecision here. It's almost as if someone doesn't believe that they have the foundation, enough of a foundation to be successful in this situation. And yet the Empress is saying that you do have it. Because ultimately you've been doing the work. You have put some really tough situations to rest. The 8 of Pentacles to the 10 of Swords. And then underneath that you have the 3 of Pentacles here. You've been doing the work, the self-mastery work, on the work on yourself to really heal and come into balance and to know your worth. Don't think about what everyone else has to say about it. Just focus on the reciprocity, 6 of Pentacles, okay? I'm sorry, many of you may not understand what these cards really are saying because it's not the traditional tarot. It's a little bit different, but if there's anything that you're not understanding, just say so. Okay, so then you have a few more cards here. Okay, so yeah, air signs, look, you've got to really rest and meditate and sit down with yourself and really think about how you can move forward. I really want to say move forward in terms of 4 of Swords to the 6 of Swords. How can you make your life easier for yourself? How can you move on from rough waters to calmer waters? How can you break yourself out of some sort of mental prison, 8 of Swords, that's keeping you from your ultimate happiness, 10 of Cups? Yes? Okay, air signs, that's what I have for you. I hope that was helpful. King of Swords, air signs, there you go. Aries, Libra, well this is actually, not Aries, oh my god. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this is officially Aquarius energy here, but also air signs, what this is saying to you is, especially with that 4 of Swords, 6 of Swords, you really just got to be able to look at this from an objective point of view. See something for what it truly is and take action accordingly. Yes? Alright, air signs, that's what I've got for you. That's what I got for you. Next, we're moving on to fire signs. But give me just a second. All right. Doobie-doo, doobie-doo. All right, fire signs, let's see what we have for you this week. 5 shuffles here, yes? 1. For my fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, 2 for the week of August 24th. 3, 4, y 5. All right, fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What have we got for you this week? Interesting. Fire signs, you've got financial constraints as well. But then with that, you also have journey, you have yin and yang, and then you have strategy. At the bottom of the deck, you have, ooh, girl, you have woman holding a coin, and then you have woman holding a heart, and then you have strategy, and then you have happy family, and then you have the sun, the door to spirit, appreciation, and then indecision. But I don't think you're indecisive about something right now. I think you're really trying to work on balancing love with practicality. I feel like you're in a very strong sense of balance within yourself right here, yin and yang. And that from that place, you can make a strategy, okay? And go on a journey towards maybe healing some sort of financial constraints. Fire signs, I really feel like you are balancing your head with your heart right now. You're trying to be open to new experiences and open to new challenges, but also you want to be very practical about it. And for fire signs, I kind of want to say that practicality may not always be the easiest thing for a fire sign to handle or to align with or have a practical strategy to come up with. Maybe unless you're a Leo, because Leos are fixed signs, maybe an Aries too. But if you're like a Sagittarius, I feel like Sagittarius doesn't really, it's hard for Sagittarius to be practical. Sometimes, if not a lot of the time. And yet somehow I feel like you guys are really focusing on this. And it could very well be, maybe you've been on this journey so far, and on your journey there have been a lot of financial constraints. And maybe you're at this point right now where it's like, okay, look, I've got to grow up a little bit, or I've got to handle this from maybe a more adult point of view. I can't just fly by the seat of my pants all the time. So this is a really good thing, fire signs. I really feel like you're coming into a deep, strong sense of internal balance. And that's going to allow you to be very victorious. It's also allowing you to put a strategy together, yeah? Let's see what the tarot has for you. 5 shuffles. 1. For my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. 2. A 3. 4. And 5. Alrighty. What does the tarot have for you, fire signs? At the bottom of the deck, you do have the 7 of Swords. But I feel like the 7 of Swords is a past energy. And I really do feel like, fire signs, for some of you, you're facing a situation in which you might have been hiding it from yourself. You might have been deceiving yourself from the past, or hiding it from yourself, or something like that. Deceiving yourself about it, some sort of situation, but it got too big. It got too big for you to ignore. So at some point, you had to stop being indecisive about it. And this 2 of Swords came out and fell in reverse on top of the bottom of the deck here. And I really feel like you're moving towards a greater sense of happiness and fulfillment, fire signs. And in order for you to get to this place where you could really be practical about something and honest with yourself about something without judgment, is what Spirit just said, you had to go through some pretty extreme situations. It had to get so extreme for you, fire signs, that you had to literally face it. You couldn't overlook it anymore. You couldn't sweep it under the rug anymore. You had to force yourself to move forward. Six of Swords, move from rough waters to calmer waters with the Emperor underneath that, and Temperance underneath that, and Four of Swords underneath that, Queen of Swords underneath that, and then Strength. Oh, also Four of Pentacles, letting go of something, all right? Like this, it really got to the point where it was like, stop fucking around and face what it is you need to face. Have the strength to face what it is you need to face, okay? So ultimately, this is a good thing. So with that said, I really feel like you've learned some very tough, valuable lessons up until this point in your life, the Hierophant, and that's allowing you to break out of some sort of mental, wait, no, this is the Eight of Cups. So now you're able to walk away from something in order for you to get that 10, or at least start working towards getting that 10. You have a lot here. Knight of Cups, King of Wands, King of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Page of Wands. Whoa. Yeah. So, fire signs. You really had to get in touch, in tune with yourself. You really had to figure out who it is that you are and what it is that you want. King of Pentacles, King of Wands, and allow your heart to lead the way. And cut away anything, Knight of Swords, that stood in the way of you being either an authentic version of yourself or anything that stood in the way from you re-identifying yourself, with the Page of Wands. All right? That's a really good thing. So let me explain this to you. In this deck, this is the Epic Tarot. The pages are unicorns. The knights are griffins, which are like bird, mammal, beast creatures. The queens are phoenixes, and the kings are dragons. Isn't that cool? I love this deck. So then finally what you have, fire signs, you have the Seven of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles, and then the Six of Wands. All right, so fire signs, you had to overcome this lack mentality. I feel like in the past, you would run after something or you would chase after something because of a lack of security, because of a sense of insecurity. I just heard deep-rooted sense of insecurity. But in this energy of you figuring out who it is that you really truly are, King of Pentacles, and what it is you really truly want, King of Wands, you ultimately stopped this cycle of doing something over and over again the same way, Seven of Pentacles, expecting a different result, mainly because you were in this sense of lack mentality, Five of Pentacles, and thus you have a victory. And even though you may not be getting exactly what it is that you want that's represented by this Ten of Cups immediately or right away or maybe even this week, ultimately your victory lies in the fact that you have let go of this overarching cycle or this stupid ass cycle that just kept you in the same place over and over. You decided not to be indecisive about it anymore and to change your ways or change your approach in how you handle this situation or a certain other situation or any situation in general, okay? Excellent, fire signs. I like that a lot. My fire gang, because y'all know how fiery I am. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I definitely can resonate with that in a certain way, because ever since I went through that whole 2 years of dealing with a divorce and navigating my way through a twin flame situation and growing because of that, becoming better with myself, loving myself even more, manifesting a way to get to Puerto Rico, which, and that was definitely me making a decision for myself. I totally get that. And I'm totally in this place right now where I don't need to rush after anything. Because let me tell you something, you guys. With that twin flame situation, man, I ran after that man like a bat out of motherfucking hell. And I said this before, I'll say it again. Go ahead and call me Miley Cyrus, because a bitch came in at like a fucking wrecking ball, okay? But that was something, and it was so extreme with him because of what I needed to learn and what I needed to heal in order to get myself in a place where I didn't have to rush after anything any longer. I didn't have to be impatient. I could just sit around and revel in my life and the beauty of my life and just accept things for as they are, or accept things for what they are, and just go with the flow, roll with the punches, enjoy myself, have a good time, take it easy, be patient, right? Because I don't have that sense of lack within me anymore. Good for you, fire signs. That is really quite excellent. All right, so last but not least, we're gonna get into the water signs. My Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces gang. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. It's so great to see you on this Sunday. I'm glad I have the resources to be able to do this for us this week. We're not ready yet. No, we're not ready yet. We're not ready yet. Jeez Louise. If you're enjoying this session, please go ahead and smash that like button for me if you haven't already done so, yes? Okay. Give me just a second here. All right, water signs. Let's see what we've got for you. Yes, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Three shuffles. Okay, 3 shuffles for you, water signs. 1. Spirit is already saying you guys have it a little more together and or organized than maybe some of the other signs would have right now, which is great. This is 2. Or maybe it's just not going to take as much channeling to bring you your message. And this is 3. Spirit just confirmed that is all you need. All right. Skater. Damn skaters. Okay, here we go. Here we go, water signs. What have we got for you for the week of August 24th, 2020? Uh-oh. Ooh, water signs. Whoa! At the bottom of the deck, you have appreciation. You have the Magician and the Mirror, envy. Yes, actually, Sage, we did Earth first. So don't worry, this will be up later. You can watch later, and I have timestamps. So you have Magician in the Mirror. You have envy. You also have attachment and deceit. But with all of that, you have walking away. Hi, Connie. Yeah, it wasn't a hurricane when it went over us. It was only a tropical depression, but I'll talk about that after I do the water signs. So water signs, there has been a situation around you that was extremely manipulative. Either you were the manipulative one and someone is walking away from you, or they were manipulating you and you're walking away from this, okay? I'm getting the manipulation from the Magician in the Mirror. This could have been a friend situation, maybe even a co-worker situation, or even a family situation. I'm kind of picking up on like a sister energy or a brother or maybe a cousin, maybe an aunt. I don't know. The first thing that came to mind in terms of family was a sister. But this person was being really manipulative because they are envious of you for some reason. They have this attachment, or maybe this is you, take it as it resonates, but there is an attachment here that someone was exploiting for their own personal gain, or maybe even to sabotage you, deceit. And someone is walking away from that now because someone has found some sort of sense of appreciation for themselves to not allow this deceitful energy to take advantage of them any longer. And thus the situation has come to a close, the world, with the angel of strength and the angel of balance. And now, because you're walking away from this situation, you have blossoming abundance. Exactly, Victoria. There you go. Victoria, did we talk about that before? Did you do like a little quick personal reading, or maybe last week, or something during happy hour in which we were talking about that? Or am I thinking of someone else? Let's get into your tarot here, water signs. Okay, now they're saying 5 shuffles. Okay, so we could be getting a little bit deeper now. 1, 2, oh, that's right. Okay, 3, okay, 4. Nope, water signs. 4. And 5 skis. 5. All right, water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What else do we have for you for this week? Woo! Water signs. Look at y'all with justice at the bottom of the deck. Well, shit, y'all. You have the Two of Wands and you have the Six of Wands. So victory is here for you, water signs, because either you or this person that you were connecting with, the victory is here because someone made a decision to walk away. Ten of Wands to the King of Wands. I feel like you guys have been overburdened by this. You were taking on more responsibilities than were necessary. And specifically, I'm feeling in this situation, these responsibilities that you were taking on is in the form of either aligning with people that had points of view that didn't serve your highest good, or honoring people, other people's decisions, other people's points of view, trying to give people the blessing of the benefit of the doubt, and also the blessing of the benefit of the doubt, and not really aligning with your true self. So what I feel like this is saying, King of Wands and Ten of Wands for you fire signs. Maybe you were dealing with an air sign, or maybe you have air in your chart. But because I did just almost say air signs. But with the King of Wands and the Ten of Wands, I feel like someone said, enough is enough. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I really don't have to do anything you are trying to tell me I need to do. And so I'm putting these wands down, or I'm putting these burdens down. I kind of feel like some of you may have given someone an ultimatum. Okay. I feel like somebody may have, I feel like somebody may have given someone an ultimatum, because we have the Hierophant here, which is talking about teaching and learning, and is talking about all the lessons that you learned in this situation. And then you have the Emperor, in which that's the master of being the master of your own domain. And I think in this situation, either you ultimately came out and said, look, it's my way or the highway, or someone else was saying that to you, it's my way or the highway, and they're not taking it, or you're not taking it. Four of Cups. And quite frankly, I feel like the fact that either you or someone else is not taking this my way or the highway situation is a good thing. Is a good thing, ultimately. If you're the one that set that out and said, look, I'm not doing this with you anymore. I'm not fucking around with this shit anymore. It's either you're either gonna treat me or approach me or respect me the way I know I need to be treated or respected or approached, or you're gonna go somewhere fucking else. And that's a victory for you. Or someone said that to you and you said, no deal. Four of Cups. Exactly. And so now you finally said fuck off, and now you're in a better position than you were in the past. And I feel specifically for you, Victoria, your energy is way more free and open and clear for you to allow something new to come in, because this narcissistic individual was taking up a lot of your time, space, and energy. Now, here's where we get to the confusing part, you guys, because you have the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the King of Swords, the Sun, and the Ten of Pentacles, all in reverse. I feel like this is that energy of the individual, the person, the situationship, the circumstance, maybe even the financial circumstance that you are walking away from. This is the energy that they're in. This person was narcissistic. The Sun in reverse, or this situation had some sort of narcissism involved. The King of Swords in reverse, the King of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Seven of Wands in reverse. This person lacked, or this situation lacks healthy boundaries. This is a situation in which someone expected you to either just do all the work for yourself, or clean up the mess, or you were expected to just allow the fact that someone didn't value your opinion, or someone didn't value your opinion, or someone didn't see your worth, or someone wasn't putting up with their end of the bargain, but you were just expected to accept it because this person thought they knew everything. King of Swords in reverse, and this person was emotionally manipulative, or maybe even emotionally immature, but was touting themselves as a know-it-all, or someone that was like big business, or someone that is like, you should really honor and respect my opinion because I know everything. Bitch, the first thing you need to know is that you don't know shit. None of us do. So for you to sit up in here talking about chicken neck and talk about I know this, I know that, you need to just listen to me because I know everything right now, that's some fucking bullshit. That's some narcissistic ass bullshit, and you need to just cut the shit right now. You know, like, fuck out of here. But yo, ultimately, you've got justice with the moon and the devil and the tower at the bottom of the deck. Hi, Ruby. So water signs, this is really good for you. This is a big step in the right direction, in an excellent direction for you, all right? Honor this choice that you've made and do not allow yourself to fall into indecision, Spirit is saying, because you ultimately have made the right decision. Even if you find yourself in a little bit of like a void period right now, where you don't really know which end is up, and even though some of these individuals may be trying to come back into your circles, trying to convince you to go back on the decision you've made so far, don't do it. You're in this void space for a reason, because you need to heal and clear the energies. Okay? Allow the situation to dissipate, allow the energies to like flow out of your system. Well, I understand that, Victoria. I totally understand that. But also, she's a grown-ass adult, right? Like, isn't she? She's not a minor, is she? No. She's a grown-ass woman. And this is something that I used to say all the time back in Brooklyn. Like, I don't care who somebody is to you. Your mother, your father, your sister, your uncle, yeah, she's 30. Fuck that. Your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your uncle, your grandma, your grandpa, whatnot, whatever. I don't care who they are to you. They don't get to treat you like shit. They don't get to come into your situation talking about you got to do this my way or you're not going to be successful. Fuck you. Who the fuck do you think you are? You ain't my daddy. And maybe they are your father, but quite frankly, if you're a grown-ass adult doing your thing for you, then what the fuck ever. And if they cut you off, then they cut you off. So fucking be it. You don't need them to support you. You can get your own damn shit together. Lord have mercy. I feel like the video is really cloudy. Is it really cloudy? It's not as clear and crisp as I like it to be, but like whatever. All right, kids. So there we have it. I think, so we're gonna move into the little chat section of our session here. I love you, Luna. And I think what I wanna do is go refresh my drink a little bit. I also think I wanna like hit my bowl, because it's that time of the day. I mean, it's almost 3 o'clock for me, but like, what the fuck ever. So we're gonna take a little bit of a pause, a little bit of an interlude, and then we're gonna get back into our chat section of our check-in chat. Yes? Cool. All right, give me a second. I shall return. guys, I'm back. I mean, yes, hey Deep Soul. So yeah, we are in our chat section now of our session. And I was making myself a drink and I did take a little hit ski. So if y'all got it, smoke them if you got them. Grab yourself a drink. Let's hang out. Well, Connie, I was feeling great before, but yes, I feel so much better now. I might have to go get my papers so I can roll myself another cigarette. Oh, Aunt Lita, please come visit. Anyway, hi guys. So what do you want to talk about? You better like that, Jay. Kamois, you were saying that you wanted to get a little quick answer. So if you guys just make like a $10 donation, send it to paypal.me/divineconversations. Just a little $10. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta do it this way though. Because I thought the lens was a little... Hold on. Is that better? I tried to do it before and it didn't seem to work, but now... Hey, Ashley. Oh, thank you so much, Connie. Yeah, that's way better. Okay. I should have done that before. Anyway. Yeah, you can do Super Chat if you want. That's fine. You can do Super Chat or you can just send it to Divine Conversation or paypal.me/Divine Conversations, whichever you want. It doesn't matter. Please do, Connie. I mean, I was giving y'all a nice little cleanup. Please do. When things get better, thank you. When things get better, you know, COVID-wise, whenever that happens, I would highly suggest that you guys come down to Puerto Rico and support the island, man. I love y'all. I fucking love this island, dude. Like, the people here are so beautiful. The culture is beautiful. The environment is The environment is beautiful. I love it here. So I always want to encourage support of this island. So when things get better, I would highly recommend y'all come down here and we can even set up. I want to start doing retreats. I don't know if you guys and many of you know, but I'm very good friends with, even though I haven't spoken to her in ages, I need to text her. But I'm very good friends with Betsy of Fearless Intuition, and she and I were talking about doing retreats down here. I have this very good friend named Chloe, who's the one that got me down here to begin with, and she wants to do retreats too. Like, I would love it. I would love to like set up a time, like a meet and greet even, to meet you guys in person. We can have a little convention, we can have a little chat, I can do a group reading, you guys can get readings from me in person if you want, we can just hang out and shoot the shit and be stupid and go bar hopping. Like, I don't care, whatever, let's do it. All right, Kamois, so what would you like me to answer for you? Word, Luna. I was in Brooklyn. Two more shuffles? Two more shuffles for you, Kamois. What is your energy looking like in this new job? Oh my God, yes, soul for you. Yes. Yes. All right. So what's your energy looking like in this new job? Specifically, the question that just came through is, what do you need to know about this moving forward? Okay. Stay there. Okay, I've got someone else. Page of Pentacles. This is good. I like this. You're starting a new adventure in your life. You might feel like you're a little heavy-footed, is what I just heard. You might feel like you're a little clunky, like you don't really know what's going on here, even though maybe you kind of know this job, or you know this field, or you're skilled enough to be able to do this well and recognize the challenge or the responsibility that's in front of you. It's still a little bit shaky for you, but that's because you're in this brand new energy, okay? You have leveled up here, so good. You understand that. We're on the same page there. You need to stop judging yourself. You need to stop judging yourself. Interesting. You have the Eight of Swords in reverse with the Queen of Wands in reverse, but then you have that with the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is checking this Queen of Swords in reverse energy that's being way too overly critical on yourself. You have the skills that you need to do this job. So the Knight of Swords is coming in to check the Queen of Swords, but the Knight of Swords is coming in on behalf of the King of Cups. Emotional responsibility and emotional maturity. You have a brand new opportunity that you are now stepping into. All you've got to worry about right now is keeping the balance. Ace of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles. Learn your skill, hone your craft, develop your communication skills here is what I just heard, so that you can effectively do this job. It's not that you don't know how to do this job. You may, and either, maybe what I'm picking up on, are you in this job now? Like, are you already doing things for this? I fucked up my nail, you guys. I'm really kind of pissed about it. Okay. Have there been mistakes that have already been made that you are now doubting yourself because of? Because if that's the case, stop doing that to yourself. Don't worry about it. You're going to need to make mistakes to really fine-tune your craft. You know what? I want to share this. I just posted something about this on my personal Facebook page. And it's about how schools are in. Basically, it talks about how we can't have a culture of you get one and done. Like, you get one try, and if you fail, then that's it. You're done. You're over. It doesn't work that way. You have to work. You have to experience things. You have to make mistakes in order to really fine-tune your skills. And this is why our culture is so adverse to making mistakes. Something, and Mom, if you're watching, I'm so sorry, I love you so much, but something that my mom used to say to me when I was a kid is no erasures. Like, I would have to write an essay, right? And I would have to write it out by hand. And she would say to me, no erasures. You cannot make mistakes. And it's like, and okay, I understand what she was trying to do, and I get it now, but at this point, it's like, no. Sorry, I'm human. Oops, I made a mistake. Hold on, let me fix that. Okay, and then we can continue. Like, get over it. You know? That's what I'm getting for you, Kamala. I hope that makes sense. I hope that was helpful for you. All right, so we have someone that came through PayPal. We also have someone that made a super chat. Coco Chanel. Hey, Coco Chanel. Oh, shit! Kamwa, stop it! Yo, that's some fucking tea, honey. Oh, that is some backstabbing ass bullshit. Oh! Oh my God. Well, okay, maybe you were too naive. And yes, maybe this is that mistake that you feel like you've made here. Yes, okay, big lesson. That's the mistake you feel like you've made here. But don't worry about it, because check it out. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Because I should know better by now. So good. Good, okay, good. Let them act a fool like that. Yo, karma's a bitch, ain't it? Yo, karma be keeping receipts, honey. All right, so don't stress. Not even stressed, not even pressed, not even stressed. Like word. Not even pressed, not even stressed. Okay. Coco Chanel, is your man seeing someone while being with you? And do I see your relationship growing in your favor? No. 9 of Cups in reverse. You have, okay. Coco Chanel. You have the 9 of Cups in reverse, you have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And quite frankly, I feel like the reason why you're asking me this question right now, and also what Spirit is saying, is the reason why you're in this type of situation, in a relationship with someone that you don't feel like you can trust, is because of it's a lack of self-worth. It's because of a lack of self-worth. 5 of Pentacles. Quite frankly, if you valued yourself enough, you would not allow yourself to get into a situation with someone in which that you do not feel like you can trust. In order to build that trust with someone, you have to take the time to build a friendship, build a solid relationship with this person, build a sense of trust with this person. That's going to take time. And the only thing that's really going to truly allow you to be able to take that type of time is to be solid and grounded and good within yourself, so that you don't give a flying fuck as to whether or not you're with someone or not. Because you're good on your own. Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. It's time for you to walk away from situations and put an end, a close, and step off the karmic hamster wheel in terms of situations that are not reciprocal. 6 of Pentacles. So whether this man is cheating on you or not, doesn't matter. If it's really that much of a thing, straight up and ask him. Look him dead in the face and say, I think you're cheating on me. Are you cheating on me? But don't come chicken necking at him, trying to like being all that extra. Be like, no, straight up and down. Are you cheating on me? Because if you're cheating on me, we can't do this. And if you don't feel comfortable, or maybe a little more sense of reassurance that you can maybe trust this guy enough to continue with your eyes very much open, because this is a red flag to begin with. Fool me once, shame on me. Shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Okay, all right. And if he can give you a solid answer, if you feel comfortable enough to say, okay, all right, I'll take that lesson, and we can move forward, then do so. But if he doesn't, do not be afraid to walk away. This is where you being independent and good on your own comes into play. Because homie, check it out. I can leave your ass at any time. I don't give a shit. I might be lonely. I may not have someone to sleep with me and wake up with me in the morning and share a life with at the moment. And it doesn't mean I won't get another one who is going to be better than you because I learned a lesson from you. Right? Don't be afraid to do that. That goes out for everybody. Don't be afraid to do that. Be solid in yourself enough to say, nah, fuck you, bro. I don't need you. Fuck you, sis. I don't need you. So you can get to stepping. Because if you don't, I will. See? I see. Are you still here? Coco Chanel? I really want you to trust your intuition. 3 of Cups with the High Priestess. I really want you to trust your intuition here. Follow through with it. If you need to investigate, if you need to ask, then ask. If you guys have a mature connection, then you should be able to say this, to express yourself, to this person without fear of judgment or ridicule. What kind of relationship is that shit, 1-11-11? Like, what the fuck is that? If I love you and you love me and we trust each other, then I can come to you with my concerns without feeling like I'm an asshole for it. Unless I'm being an asshole. And if I'm being an asshole, call me out. Where is all of that coming from? I don't know if Coco Chanel is still here. But anyway, we're going to move forward. We had someone that came through on PayPal. So let me get to that. And then after that, we have someone else that made a very, very wonderful and generous donation that goes by the name of Soul for You. Oh my God, beautiful love. Thank you so much for being here. It's so good to see you. And thank you for that donation. I will definitely be answering that question for you. All right, Coco, did that make sense then? Come on now. God bless. Okay, there we go. I got it, you guys. I got it. La-dee-dee. Rachel! Are you here, Rachel? Because you're next. Hi. Okay, Rachel. I'm going to give this one more shuffle, and then you would like a quick look, Page of Swords. That's cute. A quick look into what's in store for you over the next 2 to 3 months. There's a lot up in the air right now. You're welcome. There's a delay in the video, Coco. I love you. Mwah, you're welcome. All right, Rachel. You have Justice in reverse. Hey, Vino, thank you for being here. So this is just a little thing where you make a $10 donation, and I'll do a quick question for you. Yes, you can either super chat or you can send it to me, paypal.me/divine conversations. Yes, I need to write all that out for next week. All right, Rachel. You have Justice in reverse here. Something's going to happen. I feel like there's some sort of injustice that's going to happen, but what Spirit is saying very strongly. Yep, okay. Spirit is coming through very strongly saying this might look like an injustice at first, but it's not. It's a blessing in disguise somehow, because underneath the deck you have the 9 of Wands. And this is screaming, don't give up, Rachel. This is going to be a blessing in disguise. This is absolutely going to be a blessing in disguise, Rachel. Maybe this is just talking about the energies of the overall situation as well. Because now that I'm looking at the rest of the cards, could also talk about what happened in the past to create your current situation of things being all up in the air. So, okay, this makes sense now. So this might look like an injustice right now, Rachel, but trust me, honey, 8 of Cups, the Tower, the 6 of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles. You are moving on in a big way, in a very big way. You are leaving some bullshit behind, Rachel. You are starting either a whole new, no, fuck that. You're starting a whole new book, baby. And you've been working for this shit. So what's coming in the next 2 to 3 months for you is the injustice being resolved. So stay consistent, Rachel. Baby, I know you better stay consistent. Girl, don't you be playing on me like that. Don't you dare give up now, Rachel. Don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it, girl. Don't you dare give up now. Ooh, absolutely not. You don't understand how strong Spirit is coming through with that. Don't you dare give up now. You can make payment through PayPal with paypal.me/divine conversations. Just make a $10 donation. I'll answer a quick question for you. Soul for you, you are next. And I mean quick, y'all. I mean a quick question. Yeah, I'm gonna want to roll another cigarette. You're welcome, Rachel. Soul for you, my darling dear baby boo. Are you here? Roosters. Thank you all so much for being here. If you're enjoying this session and you haven't done so already, please go ahead and smash that like button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. You are here, soul for you. All right. One more shuffle, they're saying. All right, what does Spirit want you to know moving forward? But also, was his family involved? Yes, they were. In a big way, sometimes bigger than you can even imagine. Girl, bigger than you can even imagine. You've got justice. Luna Sage, Jessica, and Tasha, thank you all so much. You are coming up. Justice, soul for you. I mean, you walked from this situation, you walked away from this situation, and you really needed to. That's right. And you really needed to. Nine of Swords with the Emperor. Don't be afraid of your masculine energy, is what Spirit just said. You have the Three of Pentacles. This was lacking teamwork. You have the Six of Wands, so you moved away from it. The Two of Pentacles, so that you could bring greater balance into your life. Temperance. You are taking the action steps that your soul is guiding you towards. So quite frankly, this might be the drink, and it's probably the drink and the hit I took, but fuck him and his family, period. Let them do whatever narcissistic bullshit they want to do. I don't give a flying fuck. You need to get away from there. Period. End of story. Make a decision for yourself and just move forward, because quite frankly, you need it. You need to take, I'm sorry, I'm yelling at you. You need to take more control over your life and your relationships. If something is abusing you, if someone is abusing you, do not allow that to happen. Ever. And that's for everybody and for anybody. Do not ever allow that to happen. I don't care who they are. I don't care who they are. Thank you, Colleen. I'm going to check in a second. But let's get through these super chats, okay? All right, Tasha, you're next. So we have Tasha, then Jessica, then Luna. You're welcome, soul for you. Good. Tasha! Where you at, baby? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Say where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There you are. Question for you, Tasha. Is this a business meeting? Excellent soul for you. Excellent. It is. That's enough right there. Thank you, Stephanie. I did know. So Tasha, what does Spirit want you to know moving forward with this? Is this going to be a successful meeting? Yes, it can be a successful meeting. Tasha, you're on the right page. You want to know why? You have the World at the bottom of the deck, and then you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. So, you have an opportunity to put a close to an overarching cycle. But that's going to take some work. It's going to take some time and some consistent effort. Not on your part, because you've already got that consistent effort. You're here for business. Or at least, are you here for business, or are you here for romance too? Are you here for it and you're thinking he's your soon-to-be ex-husband? Okay, never mind. So, good. Yes, this energy falls on his side of the equation. And you need to allow him to make the consistent effort to say, no, I'm going to prove to you that this really is just a business transaction. If he can prove to you that this is going to be a business transaction, then allow it to be. So, with this meeting, actually, I'm focused, I'm the most focused on the last part of your question, because that was two questions in essence. And I'm picking up on the energy of what you were asking in the last part of your question, because that's what it felt like you were really asking. So that's what I went with. And if this is going to be a business transaction, right? If this is going to be a business transaction, then allow it to be. So if that's your soon-to-be ex-husband and you can have a business relationship with him, then be in the business mindset. But when he starts crossing over, okay, fine. That's fine. Then if you're willing to allow this to be a business transaction, if you're really interested in a business transaction with him and nothing else, then don't worry about how awkward it feels. You'll get over that eventually and allow this to be a business transaction. But now if he turns around and starts making it romantic, that's when you put the hard pass on him. Understood? Because that's what you want. So if that's what you want, follow through with it. Don't lie to yourself, Tasha. Don't lie to yourself. Don't say you want one thing when you're really trying to get another. Yeah, okay. That's fine. That's fine. When I was trying to divorce my ex-husband, I was still willing to work with him at first because we worked together. So it's like, look, I'm not trying to leave you high and dry here. Like, I just can't be in this relationship anymore, but I will still follow through with my responsibilities. I just can't do the romantic side of it any longer. Ultimately, it didn't work. It didn't work out that way, but like, there's no reason that you can't still work with him if you can be good business partners. There absolutely is no reason that you can't. If you have the emotional maturity to see things for what they truly are and put things in their place, then okay, do it. Don't let other people tell you you can't. Don't let people tell you that's weird or crazy. Fuck that. That's their problem, not yours. You have business to handle. Okay, Christina. So next, we have Jessica, then we have Luna, then we have Colleen most likely, and then after that we most likely have Christina, unless someone else got in between Christina and Colleen. Jessica! I'm gonna give this one shuffle. Any messages for you for the rest of 2020? Give this 2 more shuffles. So we're gonna have 3 in total. 2. And 3. Okay, we have something already. And this 2, and this 1. Ooh. Ooh. Girl. Girl, you're moving into something real good. You're moving into a real sense of self-satisfaction. Like, I'm talking satisfaction that you, satisfaction with yourself that you have never really experienced before. This is telling me you've done some real hard work and you've gotten to a really good place. You got connected with your inner child. You connected with your sense of emotional responsibility and emotional fortitude. And this is also telling me, keep your blinders on, Jess. I mean, girl, you have justice with the 9 of Cups. And then you have the 7 of Cups with the Page of Cups. And the 7 of Cups is really, I really like the way the 7 of Cups is depicted here, because it's someone, either it's someone refusing to see the truth and being blinded, or someone saying, no, I'm not going to focus on all the illusions around me. Like, this is bullshit, man. I know what it is I want. And that's what I feel like it is for you, Jess. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. What do you think, Jess? Oh, and then at the bottom of the deck you have the... Ooh, girl, you better stop. You got the 8 of Cups with the fucking King of Wands, the 2 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the fucking Judgment, and then the Queen of Wands, and then the 6 of Wands, and then the King of Cups. Girl, you better stop. You better... Girl, you better... Honey, you deserve this victory. That's right. You better be letting it. Oh my God. Jessica, I can't. I can't. I need to roll a cigarette. That's how much I can't. Wait, let me put the cards away first. I have my whole, like, smoking pack. Good. I hope those are happy tears, babe, because you deserve every ounce of victory that you're getting from this situation right now. Queen of Cups, the High Priestess, and the 3 of Swords. Jessica. You knew this all, a girl. Don't ever let anyone tell you you're not psychic. Straight up and down. Do not ever let anyone tell you you are not psychic or you don't know what's going on here. Ever. Don't you ever let that happen to yourself again. Oh my God. With the moon at the bottom of the deck, girl, I swear to God, I will find your ass and I will slap you silly if you ever do that to yourself again. Do you understand me? Oh, you deserve every ounce of victory that you're getting right now. Every ounce. Woo. I just heard you have overcome an insane relationship. Yup, 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Oh, shit. Yeah. Well, okay, but that's all right. That's a lesson that you needed to learn. And yes, that did start in childhood. Okay, I understand. But look, it's something that we have to overcome. We chose these things, so like, whatever. The fact of the matter is that you have overcome it to the point where now you can walk away and start to build a new life for yourself, Jess. That's all that matters. Not the fact that you were with this person for 20 years, not the fact that you endured all this shit. And please do not allow yourself to be so angry with yourself to not accept the fact that you allowed this to happen to yourself. What the fuck ever. You learned from it. That's all that matters. You learned from it. Get the fuck over it, everybody. So what? We make mistakes. We're human, goddammit. Get over it. And learn from the mistakes and do better next time, because there will be a next time until you get it right. That's the meaning of life. That's all there is to it. Woo! You're welcome. Wow. Wow. Holy shit, that was like, even I'm like, whoa, Eric. Oh, Lord. That's right. I gotta get more papers. I have. But they're not the organic ones, they're just the regular raw. I like to use the organic papers, the hemp papers. That's what I'm here for. I mean, it is Sunday, right? Sunday sermon. Ew, maybe that, no, I'm not doing that. Absolutely not. Nope, not a chance. A snowflake has a better chance in hell. Okay? Okay, great. I'm glad we understand each other. No offense. I don't mean any offense by that. But no, this is not religion. This is spirit. But I don't mind the metaphors. I'm not judging anybody. I'm just saying. Okay, who's next? That was Jessica. Next is Luna. All right, well, first of all, Luna, Camois, do you want another question, Camois? You know, actually, you guys, if you're gonna do this, I actually would recommend that you keep it super chat, because that's gonna make it easier for me, because I'm streaming this on my phone and they stay in the chat on my phone, so it would be much easier for me to keep track, okay? Because this is real, like, rapid fire right now, so let me see. Who do we have in the... All right, we have Colleen and then we have Christina in PayPal. Super chat, we have Luna and then, right? Is that the order we were going with? Luna and then Vino and then Colleen and then Christina? It's raining, you guys. Okay, Kamwa, that's fine. Luna, where are you? Oh, good. Good. And my plants are outside, so my herbs are outside now, so they're going to get a lot of good rainwater, which is exactly what they need. They need those nutrients. All right, Luna. That's right. The first thing I wanted to say to you, Luna, is that the fact that you're feeling stagnant, you're not really stagnant. You're in a void space. You're in one of those spaces where you are allowed to be with yourself. You need to be able to sit with yourself right now. There is a lot of clearing that you've been doing lately that you need to allow to take time to integrate. You can't just clear something like that and then expect yourself to jump right in unless you're really, truly ready for it. More times than not, you're gonna need to allow yourself some space and time to grow into this new energy that you found yourself in, okay? It's both a fan and rain. All right, but so Luna, what else do you need to know moving forward with this? Something fell out on the floor. And to be honest, you guys, when things fall out on the floor, I'm starting to feel like that's a refusal of such energy, of whatever that represents, okay? So we're going to look into that in a second, Luna, but yep, there you go. Yep, you have the Two of Swords. You have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You have the Two of Swords that's come out with the Two of Pentacles. You're refusing to make a deal here is what I just heard. You have the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles with the Eight of Cups. Oh, yep. And you have the King of Pentacles, and then you have the Six of Cups in reverse. Yep. And then you have the Five of Cups. Why do I feel like this is talking about love right now? I feel like you're in an energy of like not allowing yourself to let go of something, because this feels like your victory. Knight of Cups, following your heart, using your intuition, moving forward with your heart's desire. Eight of Cups, walking away from something. Nine of Pentacles, to potentially become single, or at least be an energy of declaring the fact or accepting and or owning the fact that you are single. Why do I feel like this is love? King of Pentacles. You know who you are. You know where you stand in this situation or this circumstance, this situationship or relationship. Six of Cups. This is not in alignment with you. But you're refusing to... You just walked away from someone, right? You're refusing to allow yourself to go through a grieving process. It's almost as if you're not allowing yourself to believe that even though you walked away from someone, that wasn't the right thing for you to do. Allow yourself to grieve is the message here. If you want to boil it down, the message here is allow yourself to grieve because you did the right thing. You did the right thing because your victory lies here. Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Knight of Cups. You did the right thing. But you don't want to allow yourself to believe it. Eight of Swords. You don't want to allow yourself out of this mental prison so that you can, in fact, have this Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you're afraid of re-identifying yourself, Page of Wands, and taking a leap of faith, the Fool, because you have a greater sense of self-worth, Queen of Pentacles, and greater sense of boundaries, Seven of Wands, which has now put you in a position, oh my God, which has now put you in a position, we're going pretty deep, which has now put you in a position to close out a major lesson for you, overarching cycle, Ten of Pentacles, with the Sun. Yes, you learned a valuable lesson, but you are still well on your path, Three of Wands to the Chariot, and then the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, you did the right thing. You did the right thing. Ten of Swords, Five of Wands, and yet there is some sort of internal conflict that is not allowing you to release the burdens or put the situation to a rest. Because also, I just saw the Ten of Wands in the Ten of Swords. Shit, I don't even remember what just came out. Sorry. Oh well, that's how fast Spirit moves. All right. Cool. So next we have... Vino. Excellent. Excellent. Then just allow yourself to grieve, Luna. Vino, are you here? What is going on with your romantic situationship? All right, guys, so I'm only going to take questions for the next 20 minutes. So as of 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will no longer be taking questions. You have 20 minutes. Okay, Vino. Hi, Tiffany. All right, what's going on with your current... I want to call this a situationship right here, right now. What is going on with your situationship? There is a lack of balance because of overindulgence. Nine of Cups. I feel like you're in this relationship because of a sense of indulgence. Thank you, Tiff. Thank you so much, Tiffany. I really appreciate that. There is an overindulgent nature to this relationship, which is causing a lack of balance. Two of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to pull again. You do have the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck, but I'm feeling like I want to pull again. Hi, Tony. Thank you for returning. Four of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Damn, that is some rooted fucking energy. You're not going to change this person. I want to say you're not going to change him. But if it's even if it's another woman, it's the masculine energy here. You're not going to change him. You knew. What I really want to say is you knew what this was going into it. How you think you're going to change it now? And you wanted to sit here and tell me you went into this thinking you could change this person? Joke's on you. No, girl. Does this make sense? I hope this makes sense, because I totally just made a fool of myself. I think you're afraid of commitment, Tiffany. Not to say that you have to be monogamous, but Two of Pentacles in reverse with the Nine of Cups, there is a sense of overindulgence here. So wait, is someone coming into the relationship trying to change you? Where is that coming from? Am I picking up on someone else's energy? What is going on here, Tiffany? Because now this just got really confusing. You're not sure. All right, I'm just gonna go with what I'm feeling, because I feel like this message is for you. I feel like, well, there you go. There you go. And I don't want to say, I am not going to sit here and say polygamy is wrong. I'm not. However, I think the universe is trying to get you to choose. And yet you're very rooted in this energy, King of Pentacles, as at the bottom of the deck for you. I think you're indulging. And maybe, and if it's not the universe trying to get you to choose between partners, I think it's the universe trying to get you to choose between individuals that will be able to honor this type of relationship with you or not. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna be in this energy, then be in this energy. But don't fuck around with people that want you to be their one and only. You know what I mean? Like, this is real. This is really weird. This is either the universe trying to get you to settle down somewhere, or, well, ultimately it's the universe trying to get you to settle down somewhere. But it's trying to get you to make a decision, is what I really feel like is happening here. You're going to have to lose something. Five of Cups. Oh, Knight of Cups then to the Page of Cups. Oh. I'm going to be honest with you, Tiff. I'm going to be real honest with you. I feel like there's a lack of emotional responsibility here. You have the Knight of Cups, and sometimes the Knight of Cups to me can represent someone that's just in something for their own emotional gratification, and with a blatant sense of disregard for someone else's emotional well-being, whether you are consciously aware of that or not. And obviously being consciously aware of it is going to be much worse than not being consciously aware of it, but they're both pretty damaging and destructive. And that was the first thing I got with the Knight of Cups. And then right underneath that was the Page of Cups. So basically it was confirmed. There's a sense of the lack of emotional maturity here. And you need to make this decision for yourself. Yes, the Emperor, then with the King of Wands. You have to figure out, wow, the Hanged Man and then the Emperor, not the Emperor, I'm so sorry, the Hermit. You have got to go within and figure out what it is that you want. Do you want to be in a polygamous relationship? Does that really resonate with you? Then that's fine. But then you have to align with people that have that ideal within themselves as well. You can't expect someone that is monogamous in nature to allow themselves to be in a polygamous relationship and not be upset. And if they are allowing themselves to do that, then that's their own lesson, okay? So don't beat yourself up about that aspect. So you either have to choose whether you want to be monogamous or be polygamous. And if you want to be monogamous, then you have to get over some sense of commitment issues. The Emperor. Also with the King of Wands. Because the King of Wands is the Emperor is about commitment to whatever it is you want to find yourself committed to. The King of Wands also can talk about commitment because he sees what he wants and he doesn't let anything to deter him from that. Okay? That's what I have for you, Tiffany. Colleen, are you here? And then we had someone else. We have Kamwa, that's after our PayPal session, which is going to be 2 people. Then we have Kamwa, and then we have Rochelle. I wanted to say Rochelle. Okay, but Colleen. There you are. You're welcome. You're welcome, Tiffany. No, Colleen. No, Colleen. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about your stability, your home situation. As long as you stay in alignment, Queen of Wands, which means staying sober, to the extent that you can function. That's all I'm going to say about sobriety. Because I'm sitting here drinking rum, smoking cigarettes, and I smoked some weed. So I'm not going to sit here and read you the riot act about sobriety. Fuck that shit. But if you can function, if you can stay within, I want to say the letter of the law, because I'm not advocating anyone do things that are illegal, and I recognize that marijuana is illegal. I recognize that. So I'm not asking anyone to get out of the letter of the law. But what I am saying to you, Colleen, is to not allow this slip up to define you. Do better next time, kind of, maybe. Okay. But you've got to stay in alignment, Queen of Wands. And I'm feeling for you specifically, Colleen, that means a level of sobriety. And then you have that with the Empress. The universe has always got your back. Always. You don't have to worry. But you don't have to worry, because as long as you stay in alignment, you will be taken care of. You've got to do the work. And this situation, ooh, Colleen. 8 of Pentacles to the Sun and the King of Swords. This was an eye-opener for you, wasn't it? This was an eye-opener for you, wasn't it? You've got to see this for what it truly is, Colleen. And you've got to roll with the punches, because the Sun Man is the best card in the deck. But let me tell you, that shit is illuminating. That shit is blinding. That shit will burn you. But it burns you in the best way, Colleen. Because now you can grow from it if you do the work, if you stay consistent. 8 of Pentacles. Oh, I'm so sorry, I had it backwards. Okay. Well, no, I didn't have it backwards. I didn't have it backwards. Because honestly, you need to stay in this alignment. I mean, okay, legally speaking, you have the upper hand here. He is the one that used. Okay, that's fine. But no, stay in your alignment. So take what I was saying, take the drug use out of it, and inject your own sense of ideals. Because even as I was saying all that, I was getting this feeling in my back that was saying, look, I don't care what, I was getting this feeling in my back that was saying, Eric, you're not quite on the right track. Okay. All right. So, but before we go any further, are we on the same page here? Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, good. All right. Now, here's why this was an eye-opener for you. Because I don't care what substance is being used here. All the focus of the message is. Sorry, I got kicked for a second. Are we good? You guys can still hear me? Okay. The focus of the message here is that as long as there is a sense of responsibility and being able to do whatever it is you need to do, I don't see why there isn't a problem here. But if this was an eye-opener for you in the sense of the fact that, number one, you can't trust this person, and number two, this person is being irresponsible, then you need to take that for what it is. And actually, I think you need to be single now. Because you have the Two of Swords then with the Six of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. This is saying that you're refusing to see the fact, the lesson in this situation, this romantic situation between you and this person, and you are not allowing yourself to see the fact that maybe you really need to be single. Okay? You are doing the right thing, Colleen. The Chariot is at the bottom of the deck. It's really raining now. Can you guys hear me well enough? Let me do this. Actually, hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Just a second. Don't. Colleen, unless that man can prove to you that he's going to stay on the straight and narrow, is what I want to say, then don't you dare let him back. Because you are setting a precedence, you are continuing a precedence that needs to stop. Right here, right now. The buck stops here, buddy. We ain't going any further than this. Oh, my plants are getting some good rainwater. Eight of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Knight of Wands. You're activated. You know what the right thing... Yes, you know what the right thing to do is here, Colleen. You know what the right thing to do is. Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Swords in reverse. Release yourself so you can have this new beginning. Please and thank you, says the universe. All right, next. We've got 5 minutes, guys. If you want to get a question in, do it now. 5 minutes. The floor closes at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. Pacific. Christina. Hi, Luz. Oh, thank you so much, Christina. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that, you guys. You can make a payment through paypal.me/divineconversations if super chat doesn't work for you. Christina. Last shuffle. What's going on in your love life? Ooh, let's try that again. What's going on in your love life? Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Oh boy. Oh, thank you, Christina. I adore you too. What's going on in your life? No. Whoa. Okay, Christina. Christina. We are going to the Romance Angels. Ooh, girl. Oh. It's about to get real up in here, y'all. I'm giving this 3 shuffles. 1. 2. And 3. All right, Christina, what's going on in your love life? Christina, there's something you've got to let go of. Retreat, and then at the bottom of the deck you have forgiving and learning. You guys can hear me well enough, right? Because it's raining pretty hard. Okay. One more shuffle. There's passion in your love life, Christina. Are you involved with someone now? And are your past transgressions or the perceived transgressions upon you, are those holding you back from really diving into this relationship or allowing some sort of sense of reconciliation come into play here? Because that's what I'm feeling. I feel like you have someone right now. But I could be wrong. Is this a twin flame? Oh God. I'm sorry for the delay. There's a lag in the chat in the video, so I'm sorry for the delay, but this feels kind of twin flamey. And I don't want you to reconcile this situation just for the fact that you might get with this person. Like, that's not the point, especially if it's a twin flame. You're meant to reconcile here so that you can heal, grow, and move on, whether that be with your twin flame or not. But you have past life relationships. Yeah, all right. You have past life relationship, you have forgetting and forgiving. Well, wow, forgive and forget. But don't forget the lessons. Yeah, okay. You have forgiving and learning. But then you have flirt, you have honeymoon, and you have passion. And then you also have codependency that has fallen on retreat. I feel like what's holding you back, what's holding you back here is a sense of codependency, and that codependency comes from you requiring other people to live and be and act in certain ways in order for you to feel happy. And that is a big part of this twin flame dynamic or relationship or lesson. You've got to get to a point where you're so good with yourself that you fall in love with someone genuinely just because of who they are. Yes, because how they help you feel, or maybe how we could say how they make you feel, but ultimately the way they make you feel is just an additive to your life. It's not the core of your life because you're already good within yourself. So how they make you feel is just something extra. And you can actually love them for who they actually are and not who you want them to be or not your projection of them. Does that make sense? That was a channeling. I need another drink. That's what I have for you, Christina. Make the effort, Christina. Do the work for yourself. Oh, bye, Stephanie. Do the work for yourself, Christina. You're worth it. And your masculine wants you to. Whether it's this person or the true divine masculine or the true representation of the divine masculine that's going to show up in your life, this person wants you to do the work for yourself because this person loves you enough to know, or this being, this energy loves you enough to know that you are worth doing the work for. And he also knows that you're not going to be able to align with him if you don't do the work for yourself first. Twin flames. Message for the twin flames. You can align with anyone that is that representation of the divine masculine energy that you are needing, that you are calling in. Thunder. Can I tell you guys something? It's raining harder now for me than it did during Laura last night. And I wasn't here last night. I was at my friend's house and she's not at the mountain. So maybe there was a little more rain in the mountain, but like we barely got anything where I was. And it's raining harder now than it was yesterday for me. I need another drink. I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're going into the last of the super chats. The floor is officially closed. Girl, it's a blessing in disguise, Christina. The twin flame journey is a blessing. I will say that 100%. I would never wish it on my worst energies because it's a fucking pain in the ass. And that's an understatement, but damn it, is it a blessing. Oh my God. All right, back to the super chats. We've got Chamois. And then finally we have Rachanel. You would like another message about your relationship? Or truth? All right. We're doing 5. We're doing 5 shuffles for you, Chamois. 1. 2. 3. The hard truth. I want the truth and nothing but the truth. 4. And 5. Just the facts, ma'am. Woo! You better cast that spell, honey. Ow! All right, here we go. What do you need to know? Two of Wands, you're being faced with a decision, and the decision hinges on you being in alignment. I want you to ask yourself, what do you really want? Ooh, girl, you better stop. You better stop. You better put this situation to rest. Girl, you got the world in reverse and the tower in reverse. I just heard you are mishandling some sort of a situationship. Or we could say a relationship. There is something you have got to put to an end here. With the world in reverse, you have the Four of fucking Pentacles and then the Knight of Swords. You're fighting the universe here. The Tower in reverse. The Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Swords in reverse. This is not a reciprocal situation, and the universe keeps bringing it down. Time over time over time over time, and you just keep rebuilding it. What do you really want? You need to make a decision. Seven of Swords, you're lying to yourself. You're deceiving yourself by not cutting this away and not setting your boundaries and not allowing justice to come into your life. That's some tea for you, honey. Then live alone. Then fucking live alone and stop doing this shit to yourself. Period. End of story. You're welcome. If y'all need a good slap, if y'all need a good knock some sense into your session, you know you can always come to me. Okay, last but not least, we have... Where are you? Good Lord, there's so much chat here. Chanel. Chanel, Rock Channel, Chanel, are you here? Wait, let me just see this one more time. I think the first thing I wanted to say was I think you should stick with school. But now, I'm thinking school might be what's breaking your heart here, because that's the strongest pull, but I don't think that's what you want. Three of Swords with the Four of Wands and the Nine of Cups. And then at the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Pentacles. What I really want to say is you can do whatever your heart is calling you towards. School is not the end-all be-all. I understand the value in school. I get it. Like, don't get me wrong. I understand the value in school, but you don't have to be in school to be successful. I proved that to myself. I taught myself the skills, enough of the skills that I needed in order to build a business musically. All I had to do was continue to follow through with the consistent effort I had been putting into the situation in order to build my skills more. School is not the end-all be-all. I feel like school is the strongest pull for you, but that might have familial ties. Or ties to people that are saying things to you like, well, school is going to help you and you need to get an education, or if you have the opportunity to further your education, you should do so. But you don't have to do that in the university setting. You can learn something anywhere. You're here to learn anyway, just as a soul. You don't have to be in school to learn. Does that make sense? Girl, please, if it's only 1 week left, fucking finish that shit. Nah, dude, don't come up with that shit. No! No! Are you out of your mind? If it's only 1 week left, then fucking finish. Why would you drop out now? Okay, I understand that this may not be ideal for you, but like, girl, it's 1 week left. What? And no, like, let me stop. Let me step back a second, because I almost did that shit. Well, wait, no, now I'm confused. What's going on? Does this resonate with you or doesn't it? Because I'll tell you, I did that shit too. But it was, for me, it was like halfway through this 1.5-year course. It wasn't like it was like a 4-year university situation. And I quickly figured out that it wasn't ideal for me, but I paid so much money for it that I was like, nah, fuck it, Eric, you're gonna finish this shit. But okay, does this resonate with you or not? As in, does what school represents for you, what you're learning in school, does that resonate with you or not? Still. Well, obviously, well, no, you have to define that for me a little more. Ah, okay, all right. Okay, so, in that case, if this is breaking your heart, if this is not what you thought it was going to be, then trust the foundation you've come to and trust where your satisfaction lies. You've done enough work here to complete a cycle and or step off a karmic hamster wheel. So trust your intuition. If you know this isn't right for you any longer, then all right, finish the course. But like, then move in a direction that would be in alignment with stepping off this karmic hamster wheel, the wheel of fortune. Make sense? Freedom is a good thing. Take what you've learned in this situation as a lesson. Don't take it as a loss. Because ultimately, I feel like you're going to be able to apply what you learned here. Okay, you're going to have to apply, you're going to need to be able to apply what you've learned in this school environment towards whatever it is you're going to be moving towards in your life. Allow yourself to follow the guidance of the universe. So maybe you don't want to be in this field in a conventional point of view, but maybe it's going to, well, it's most likely going to be in alignment with you in the future. Understood? Like, makes sense? Take me, for example. I did come away with some good skills that I can use and good knowledge that I can use for the music industry moving forward. But me being in that school helped me understand that I don't want to be in the music industry in a conventional way. I am an independent artist, and whatever music I put out, whatever art I put out, it's going to be independent because I am not fucking with the music industry. Fuck that shit. You better preach. I ain't fucking with that shit. Understood? Yeah. Persevere. 9 of Wands. Judgment at the bottom of the deck, also with the Ace of Cups and the fucking Hermit, and then the Moon, and then the 10 of Cups. Girl, you better get on with it. For sure. For sure, Chanel. You better get on with it, girl. Because you have a greater sense of where your true happiness can lie. Always go for freedom. Always go for freedom. Because you were born free. Don't you ever let anyone take your freedom away from you. And that's exactly why I'm not fucking with the music industry, like in conventional ways. Nope. Ain't doing it, honey. Nope. Okay. So that's it for the night. I love you guys. Thank you so much for for being here. If you enjoyed this session and you haven't done so already, please make sure to go ahead and smash that like button for me, yes? We already have 52 likes and I'm loving it. So thank you all so very much. Thank you all so very much. I appreciate y'all. Like, you are my lifeblood, so I appreciate you. I really do. You're welcome, Chanel. You're welcome. I love you guys. So I'm gonna pack it in, and you're so very welcome. I'm so happy to be here. I'm gonna pack it in. I'm gonna go make some dinner, and then I'm gonna go to bed. And I will see you in the morning for morning coffee. Yes. Yay! Okay. Well, Jack, that's true, because it's those problems that make you, when you focus on how problems can make you happy, you're focusing on how you can learn from your problems. So I know you said focus on problems that make you happy, but I want to kind of shift that a little bit and say focus on problems to make you happy. Not to focus on the misery, but focus on how you can be happy because of this problem. What is this problem teaching you in the contrast? Make sense? Okay. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the morning. Mwah! Bye. I got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one. What?